Hi, it's Simone, and thank you so much for joining me today for our painting of Meteor Sky. The first thing you're going to do is go ahead and take your brush and just lightly wet down your canvas. This is just going to make the colors blend a little bit easier. Alright, now what I'd like you to go ahead and do is wet your paintbrush just a little bit and go ahead and take some of your purple paint and brush that across the top of your canvas. We want the top of our sky to be the darkest and then getting a little bit lighter. If you're not exactly sure what to do, just watch me for a moment and then follow along. Alright, now what I'm going to go ahead and do is take my paintbrush and add a little bit of my magenta and a little bit of my white just to lighten up that sky. We're going to blend that into the purple and just keep blending and blending and blending, and it will start to lighten up a little bit of that purple sky. Again, if you're not sure what to do, just watch me for a moment and follow right along. Alright, now we're going to go ahead at the bottom of that purple, like what I have. I'm going to add a little bit more white because I want this area to be a little bit lighter. So when I add that rose gold color, that's just going to make our sky pop. So just go ahead, add a little bit more of your white and lighten up that sky. Again, just watch what I'm doing. You got this. Alright, and the final color for our night sky is going to be that rose gold colored paint. Just go ahead and coat that all on the bottom of your canvas, blending in a little bit of white, adding a little bit more rose gold, and maybe just a touch of that purple. We want all these colors to blend together. And a little tip to help you out when you're blending your colors, you want to make sure when you're blending colors together, you don't see where one color starts and one color ends, because that's the whole idea of blending. You have a nice smooth transition from one color to the next. Okay, now what we're going to do to kind of top off our painting a little bit, we're going to go ahead and start adding just a few mountains. All you're doing is making some little up and down strokes. And you're going to do this with some black paint. Alright, now what I'm going to go ahead and do before I put my final coat on my mountain, I'm going to go ahead and dry my painting just a little bit on a cool setting, or you can just take a break and let it air dry. Alright, now that your canvas is dry, I'd like you to go ahead and take your paintbrush, dip it into some black paint, and give your mountains a final coat. Alright, now what I'm going to do is take my liner brush, dip it into some white paint, and go ahead and start adding your stars and your meteors. Alright, let's take our liner brush and sign our painting at the bottom. And the last thing you're going to do is take your liner brush, dip it into some rose gold paint, and just put some light streaks on your mountains to give it a little bit of depth and definition. Thank you so much for painting with me today. I hope you had a great time.